Hi.
Is
Hello, nerds.
Hello, nerds. Can you guys
Alright.
hear? How's the audio? Can't hear us. What?
Huh?
Still? No.
Wait.
Wait,
now
never mind. Now I can. All right. Ryan, if you're gonna join, then you gotta.
Get out.
No, Ryan doesn't want to join. All right, so Brandon asked to join the live stream. This is a spontaneous one. Big day today for us.
Debate.
The debate is at 2 a.m. So I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it live. I may have to get up early and watch it after it's done. So you guys are probably going to be able to see the results sooner than I will. But let us go over. I did something on Twitter. I made some predictions. Maybe we can discuss the predictions.
They can't see that.
No, I'm going to pull it up, bro.
I thought you were like not.
Hold on.
Pre-debate predictions, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. Hold on. Okay, let's share.
2 a.m. No sleeping for us, Ryan.
All right. So
You're okay.
here are the predictions. I'm curious what you guys think. Number 1, bye-bye Biden. No mas for Biden. We think he's going to have a tough night, or I think he's going to have a tough night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's never had a really great night, and now that the pressure's on and it's down to the final 10, he can't just sort of like play patty cake anymore, and he's going to look kind of weak. So that's numero uno. I predict Biden's going down. Okay, next.
His Yang story.
Buttigieg. You know, I got to say, whenever I see Buttigieg, I tend to be very impressed by him. And I think he's going to deliver. He's going to deliver the goods, and he's going to get a lot of moderator questions. So I think he's probably going to be one of the people that gets a lot of press tomorrow. I think our boy Andrew is going to Benjamin Payne. I totally agree that the 3-hour format could be very difficult for Biden. And I think it will show.
Oh my God, Daddy.
What?
Definitely.
Okay, next. Our boy Yang is going to do great. And that's fantastic. I don't think he's going to like try and get a home run. Although, what's this talk about him having a surprise?
Yeah, surprise.
What do you guys think is going to be Yang's surprise?
He's going to make it 1 million a month. Hooray.
No. 1 million would be, even with the value-added tax, would be very difficult to pay for. Sorry, bro. No 1 million for you.
SB.
Yang and Ted Cruz. Oh my God. Yang and Ted Cruz are playing basketball Friday.
No. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was baseball.
Oh, he's using the hologram. If Elon came to the audience wearing a math hat or a Yang Gang t-shirt, that would be amazing.
Check out Twitter for that.
Check out Twitter for what?
For that.
For what?
You just said that.
Can you post the tweet into the comments, Ann?
Yeah, what do you mean? We don't understand.
So Yang, that's my prediction.
This
Yang
thing is
has
up
a
for
solid.
long time. Are you gonna take it off?
Okay. Fine.
Oh, the game.
Oh, for the game. No, I believe that he's going to play Ted Cruz, but I don't think that's the surprise.
That's what he said.
Oh, the gold chain. Oh, that would be kind of cheesy.
What's the gold chain?
If he wears a gold chain, I don't think that would be good because they already gave him crap for not having a tie. If then they give him crap for not having, for wearing a gold chain, I don't know.
Gold chain.
Wendy, do you want to come and say hello? No.
Ah,
Half of the family does not want to be on
she
the live
is
stream.
like so like.
Oh, Wendy's making an appearance. My wife. Say hello, nerds.
Nerds for Yang! Yay!
You gotta say no. You can't say
What?
nerds for yet, dude.
What do you mean?
That's not how we
That's how
start.
you do it.
That's not how we greet.
No?
Brandon, show her how it's done.
So how is it done?
Hello, nerds! Nerds for Yang.
Yes,
Oh,
Wendy, can you do it now?
Okay. Hello, nerds! Nerds for Yang!
Okay.
That was out of tune.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, what do you mean?
Okay, thank
You
you.
asked for my appearance.
Thank you, Wendy.
All right, fine.
Thank you.
Oh, who's that guy?
Tenchi Chrono says hello, Wendy.
What is
Jay
Jin
Damon
saying?
Whitaker says yellow. Oh, what is this?
Yang will drop.
Jin is insane says Yang will drop. Now, does he mean like drop the money bags? Oh,
Money
okay.
bags.
Drop the mic. Awesome family. Oh, Ryan, you got to come on, dude. No, Ryan doesn't. What about Daisy? You guys want to see Daisy?
Day.
Come here, Day.
Are you gonna just lift her up?
Oh, no. Be careful. Maybe we have a t-shirt for Daisy too. Nerds for Yang t-shirt.
She's a little big to hold like this, but I used to hold her like this when she was a puppy.
Right, Day Day?
Yeah.
I think
She's
she's
just like-
scared.
All right. I'll put her-
Oh, okay.
Watch out, Ryan.
Get out of the way. Daisy's so cute.
I know Daisy's the best.
She's
I love
She's
Daisy.
super smart.
We
No,
love you, Daisy.
she's a real nerd. She knows how to open doors.
She does.
Get a
Get a
cute
shirt for Daisy.
Daisy's so
Okay,
cute.
let me continue with my predictions because we're getting off script.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the beauty of live streaming. Okay, Harris. Harris is going to try and get her mojo back. Remember when she was like at 15% after giving Biden grief for her busing kind of argument? So I think she's going to try something because she knows that she's sliding. In fact, let's see here.
Excuse me.
Harris. Ooh.
Oh, he's in Germany and he's gonna wake up at 2 a.m.
Oh, and you're in Germany? Herzlich willkommen. Look, Harris is at 4%.
Oh, snap.
What?
Is that good or bad?
That's terrible. She used to be at 15. Look at that.
That must suck for her.
So, which means that Harris will definitely try to regain her standing, but she will fail. Now, let me ask you guys, what do you think she's going to do?
I think Andrew Yang is almost more percent than her.
Yeah, Yang is almost more percent than her. Yang
No.
is 3 in this latest
What?
poll.
But he was 4.
No, but depends on the poll. But he's 3 in this poll, and she's only 4.
4.
And Buttigieg is only 4. Basically, Harris, Buttigieg, and Yang are tied according to Reuters, which is amazing.
Harris,
We just need to get out of that group and then start going after Warren.
and Sanders.
Yes, correct.
But Sanders has like 16%.
Okay, so what will
Okay.
Harris do? Harris,
Hmm?
no chocolate, dude. It's late. You see what this boy tried to do? He tried
It's empty.
to take one of these and eat the whole thing at 8 p.m.
The whole thing, not the whole thing.
No chocolate.
I know.
Okay,
Why are you putting-
so Harris, there's 2 options for Harris. One, she's going to try and be like prosecutor and maybe try and take down Warren or Biden.
Oh, Jim.
Jim D, hello. Okay. Or number 2, she's going to actually say, you know what? I need to show that I'm not this like mean person, that I can be friendly. I can be nice. I can have a sense of humor. Do you think that Harris will? Okay. Arian says, Brandon, what is your prediction? Brandon, what's your prediction?
About who?
Dude, what do you think Harris is going to do? Do you think she's going to be mean or she's going to be friendly?
I think she's going to be bad.
Mean?
Yeah.
That is her modus operandi.
Oh, there's 87 people watching, huh?
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So that's about Harris. I think she might be mean, but she may, last time she did do the, hey, America wants to put food on the table, not see a food fight. Remember when she said that? Yeah. I think she's going to get, I agree. I think she's going to get the smackdown. Hello from Nova. Make me think harder. Nova, like, is that Nova Scotia? What is Nova?
Oh yeah, make me think harder was here before.
But are they? Where's Nova? It says hello from Nova. What is Nova?
Can you comment?
Please elaborate. Okay, next Warren. Warren.
Northern Virginia.
Oh, Northern Virginia, old Virginia. I love it.
I love it. Hello from Paris.
Okay.
Hello.
So
LA.
Warren, I'm gonna make a prediction.
This guy is confused.
Okay, Warren is going, and I agree, Shauna, that it was ironic that Harris was like starting the food fight about like 1960s
Alan
voting.
thinks it says.
Okay.
Wait, hi from Seattle.
Hello, Seton from Seattle.
Massachusetts.
Go Hawks.
Hello from Massachusetts.
David. I know David from Zurich. Hello, David. Yeah, so Seton, by the way, I don't know if you're a Hawks fan, but that first game was very disturbing.
Warren also can't beat Trump.
Okay, now, Warren can't beat Trump, but I think Warren is going to have the best of Biden and Sanders. She will win the 70 and older category of candidates.
Hello from New
Hey, Wendy,
Delhi.
could you close the door, man?
Dada, what is New Delhi? Delhi?
Where? New Delhi is in India.
Oh, Utah.
Utah. Well, I think that's supposed to say Utah, not Utah.
Utah.
Hello from Hartford, Connecticut. Hotlanta.
Don't we need to get back on script?
Okay, yeah, get back on script. Good point. Okay, so Warren, I'm going to predict Warren's going to have a big night. The two big winners, Buttigieg, Warren, well, I say three, and Yang. Beto. Who is, whoa, Rhodesia. That's cool.
What is Rhodesia? Where is
Admiral Murat, that's in Africa.
Whoa.
It's like the Rhodesian.
Ooh, somebody said thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
About
A
what?
very famous dog. Has the hair that goes the other way around.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, listen. Beto.
Temecula.
Beto is going to look like someone who shouldn't be on the field.
Hello from Dallas.
Okay, Brandon, we can't read every single chat.
Okay.
Sorry, Arian's like, dude, you're redoing the previous video. Okay, but I'm giving more color. Arian, I'm giving more color.
Oh, yay, that's I'm good. Yay.
Okay, so Beto, who here?
Oh, he wants the song.
So you Jiachi Lee, the rap song. If you go on YouTube and search for Andrew Yang rap song, it'll be the first result. It's also on the Yang 2020 official channel.
Yang.
Okay, Beto, Meltdown. Beto's gonna look like someone who should not be on the playing field and is not ready for the NFL.
What do you mean, hi kid?
That's you. Okay, Cardin. Oh, interesting. They're talking to each other, see? So does anybody disagree? Does anybody here think that Beto's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat and have a great evening?
Let's see.
No, the chat room is silent. Nobody thinks that Beto's going to be the big surprise. They should have betting odds on that. Anyway, Corey.
No.
Cory Booker, J5 Alive.
Say their evening.
Okay, so Cory Booker gonna try and look all magnanimous and outraged and theatrical, and it's gonna look like a big act.
Yang will bring the math.
Castro, I gotta give respect to. Castro will deliver. he, like Yang, will have a solid performance. Remember Klobuchar? She's still in there. She's going to be tough. And I think she knows she...
are 0.4.
Yes, I agree, Jay, that Castro may surprise us. He may. He may.
I was talking about that. Beto is
Beto's odds are 0.4%. Well, 0.4% of winning what? At any rate, we will go to the betting odds shortly. And then, so Klobuchar is going to fight. Does anybody think Klobuchar is going to have a good night? I don't. I don't think she's going to have a bad night. I just don't think she's going to have a good night. She's going to seem like a very
Spanish.
competent, yeah.
Well, whatever. I thought
Okay.
okay.
And then lastly, those are my predictions. Now, let's look at these polls.
No.
Oh, Brian doesn't think Klobuchar's got much room. Well, let's look here.
She is done.
You see here, the Reuters, you've got Biden, who's going to have a tough night tonight. Sanders, what do we think about Sanders? I think Sanders is going to be Sanders. Like he doesn't screw up, but I think he's not going to be able to break out from his, his base. Do we think the pendulum's going to swing and he's going to get a lot of speaking time? No, but I don't think he's going to be shut out. Amy isn't going anywhere. Well, you know what? That's a good point, that some people think that some of the second-tier candidates like O'Rourke, Booker, Amy, Castro are kind of already competing for VP or cabinet roles, which means they won't fight. Yang, on the other hand, I don't think he cares. I don't think he's trying to be in someone's cabinet. And so I think he will more likely be willing to kind of mix it up. Now, here's a question. Do you think Yang is going to, take the gloves off, as they say? Do you think Yang is going to just talk about the issues, or is he actually going to try and, as they say in the political game, draw sharper contrasts with his other candidates?
No.
No. Oh. Kamasama thinks yes. Jay Perrin says no.
He would just do something cool.
I don't think he's going to take the gloves off. I think he's going to focus on the issues.
And Brandon called the what? Somebody said something? Wow. Lots of people typed stuff in.
Brandon, this is not like reading the whole every single thing,
I'm not.
because this chat's going to go too fast. So that's the question. I predict that he will not. He will not pick fights. He will defend himself. So maybe the better. So, okay, first question, will he pick fights? We think no. Second question, if he is mentioned, or if the journalists, the moderators, force him, if they say, Mr. Yang, Senator Warren has said that automation is a farce and it will have no effect on jobs. How do you respond? Then I think that gives Yang license to draw some contrasts, right? And I think he'll find a way to be classy, and he'll say, Senator Warren, you and I agree on many things. On automation, we don't. And here are the facts. In the last 10 years, we automated away 4 million jobs. 80% of new jobs are gig and part-time jobs. And anyone watching this knows when they go walk down Main Street, they see the effect of technology on their local retail. When they go to a store, they see the effect of self-service kiosks. Automation is here, and we as a country need to be ready for it.
Wow, there's 135 people watching me.
That's what I think he should do. So basically, he needs to take the high ground. He can't throw dirt at Warren, but he wants those Warren supporters to be like, who this Yang guy? He doesn't agree with Elizabeth.
Look, there's a Tom.
What did we say about referencing every comment, bro?
Sorry.
Okay. Next, the polls. So look at this. Did you guys see this Hill-Harris poll? let me show you this beautiful, beautiful baby. Look at that. Do you see any candidate in this Hill-Harris poll that is moving up by 3 points or more? Harris and Yang. And in terms of percentage move, there's a little math for you.
Brian's on the screen.
Oh, they saw you, bro.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Wait, did.
Listen. Okay, yeah, the Hill is biased, but this is done by Harris, which I think is a reputable poll. I don't know. But look at this. Yang went from 2.
Oh, there's Brandon. How?
Guys, can we keep it? Yang went from 2 to 5, whereas Harris went from 4 to 7. So as a percentage, who had a bigger gain? Brandon. Which is a bigger change, going from 2 to 5 or 4 to 7?
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Which
is a bigger gain? 2 to
5.
5. Yes, that's exactly right, Brandon. Little nerdling. Because if you have take it to an extreme, if you went from 90 to 93, not a big deal. But if you go from 1 to 4, huge deal, right? Yeah. So it depends on the denominator. Okay, next. So that's the poll that I wanted to show you guys. Let me also show you. Let's see what people are Googling. Do you think today, because it's debate day, they're going to be Googling our boy Andrew? I guess we'll see this probably go up a lot faster.
Wow, they really like when I talk.
All right. I'm glad you like that they like when you talk. All right. Let's look at the last. Let's look at actually the last 4 hours. Like debate day. Who are people fired up about? So we're going to have to put Elizabeth there.
Elizabeth of London.
And we're going to have to put, who else? Pete.
Wow, they really like when I talk.
Don't get too big of a head, bro. We're just making a channel.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, no searches for Pete in the last 4 hours.
Pete.
What about Beto?
Beto. We do.
Did I misspell his name? Beto O'Rourke. How do you spell O'Rourke? What?
Okay.
No, it's not. Beto O'Rourke.
O'Rourke.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's try that again, guys. Wow, he's no longer showing up.
Oh, that must be
as a recommended search. That is crazy.
Google search. That guy wants Google search.
All right. Well, we're having an issue with Beto showing up. That's weird. Okay. What about?
This guy says O'Rourke is spelled.
Okay, we're gonna have to highlight that. Booker. Okay, we'll do Booker instead. Corey Booker. There, Corey's showing up. Maybe Beto's searches are so little that it's no longer in suggest. That's great. Who here wants to be the green line? No one.
Nope.
Who here wants to be the yellow line? That's Buttigieg. No one. Who here wants to be the blue line? That's Andrew M.F. Yang.
But then why does he go all the way down there?
That's like the last seconds. They all go down.
Oh.
But if you go here, look. At
55. Yay.
Who else do we? So we're basically beating Warren. Oh, we should put Joe Biden.
Joe, man. Go, Joe.
Joe is the purple. Okay, he's got a little more, right? But we're still more than the purple. We're still more than. So basically, I think we should all be happy that we are winning the Google search. What about YouTube search?
YouTube, yay! Woo,
YouTube
woo.
search.
YouTube, yay!
Whoa, wow.
Woo, woo.
Yang is way higher. The blue is way higher.
Whoa! Wow!
We crush.
Oh,
What about news search? News search, oh, not as strong. Warren is a little stronger. And Biden.
mean.
Image search. Why
Image
would
search.
anyone search for images? Let's see. A lot of people searching for Joe Biden's image.
Somebody just said something pretty funny.
What
Ham
about
sandwich
Sanders and
could be
Biden?
Donald
Oh,
Trump.
okay, Sanders. Okay, Sanders. Okay, I'll add Sanders. So if we want Sanders, I need to drop, I think we'll drop Booker since he's kind of almost falling off this chart anyway. So bye-bye, Corey.
Memes
Remove.
hit 1 million. What does that mean?
And they wanted Bernie, right? Bernie Sanders. God, my spelling is terrible.
Let's all search Yang at once.
Bernie is purple and less than Yang. Bernie is purple and less than Yang.
Haha.
All right.
Whoa, Bernie is so tiny. He's
He's not that tiny. He's got more than Buttigieg.
but how? Why is he at the bottom of there? Oh,
Hold on, I need to unhighlight the. Okay.
Ah,
All right. Now, let's look at the news, guys. Who wants to read the news? I love reading the news.
news.
Oh, this is my Twitter.
News.
Let me just tweet right now.
And you guys will see.
Brandon and I are loving our awesome live audience.
Ha, this is funny.
We love
Captain
the
Crunch.
NFY Nation.
Oh, Captain Crunch is really good. Yeah.
You want to
Fake
say,
news.
what's the Captain Crunch have to do?
I know.
Should I just write that in the tweet? Captain Crunch. I don't even know what that means. I hope it doesn't mean something terrible.
No, it's cereal. It's
No, I know it's a cereal, bro, but I'm sure Tencent is talking about something else. It might be code. Whatever. Let's just tweet it out.
Captain Crunch. Thank you, Tom and Brennan. Oh, misspell.
Misspell. I got to get the link to our. This is meta. We're like, whoops.
Wow, everybody wants an Andrew Yang blimp.
They all want the Andrew Yang blimp, huh?
Yeah, they like the blimp.
Okay. Now, let's see if Yang.
Oh, Yang Zeppelin.
What's trending? Here we go. Let's go
You
here.
misspelled V.
Yang Gang.
I don't think they care. Misspelling the tweet.
So we have
Yang Yacked. Huh.
Yang's story. I haven't followed this one.
Oh, Captain Yang. I did a photo of the Captain Yang.
Yang Gang debate day. That's pretty funny. These guys are like dancing. Zach says game day. Hope to make you proud tonight. I hope you make us proud, Zach. I hope our man's ready. You got to bring his A game. These people are sharing their Yang stories. That's quite nice.
Everybody is. Even
Yeah.
in the tweets, they say.
Yeah, that's great.
What?
Oh,
cat?
is that a cat with a
Yang.
mat hat?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Something about cats and the internet.
Huh.
All right.
Let's go, John Yang. What?
Let's look at the news, guys.
News, news, news. Do they even like the news?
I don't know if they like the news.
Cats for Yang.
Mike Pompeo.
Cat gang.
So they're talking about Bolton leaving or getting fired or resigning. ABC Democrats tells Democrats to keep it clean. Well, it's not just Beto who might drop a curse word here or there. Our boy Andrew has been known to curse. Hopefully he doesn't do
Wait,
that.
he does curse? I never knew that.
Sometimes. But I don't think he should do it on a national debate because we need to get the older voters, and I don't think they're going to like it if he, A, doesn't wear a tie, and B, we should make our own My Yang Gang story video.
Phew, I thought you were going to scream at me for doing that.
No, but what I haven't been following the My Yang Gang story. Is there like a theme that you're supposed to do?
Huh?
Like, what
You
is the
asking me?
definition of your Yang Gang story?
Are you asking me?
I don't know. We'll make our Yang Gang story in the future. Okay, so what else is in the news? Fact checking Trump statements on our Afghanistan. Like, why do we even need to fact check? We know he lies. That's basically what he does. Trade talks looming. U.S. and China lower their guard. Here's what's at stake for the debate stage. Wow, Beto's getting a lot of coverage for the gun stuff. Oh, it says how you first found out about Yang. Well, that's pretty easy. I don't think I have a very fun story. I found out about Andrew Yang when I was on YouTube, and in my suggested videos, there was a thumbnail, and it wasn't the full Rogan interview. It was a clip talking about how college is not the answer to all our problems. And that's something I've felt for a long time. And so I was like, yeah, well, I want to hear this guy talk. But I had no idea he was running for president. And then later, I watched the whole interview, and he was like, yeah, I'm running for president. I was like, who is this guy, Andrew Yang? And then the next thing you know, I went into the Andrew Yang black hole of YouTube content and came out the other end deciding to start a channel called Nerds for Yang. How about you, Brandon? Do you remember when you first heard about Andrew?
Yeah, you're like, oh, hey, I like this guy. He wants to stop the robots and get $1,000 a month.
That's a good summary. Now, just to be clear, he doesn't want to stop the robots. He wants to acknowledge that the robots
are bad.
No, they're not bad. They're coming. They're going to be very useful, but
Ronnie Chang interview.
Okay, dude, I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you put that away? You're making a lot of noise. So let's just be clear. The robots are not bad. The robots are unavoidable, and they can be very useful. The problem is that they will eliminate a lot of jobs that people have, and those people need a transition plan to find new work and start new businesses and weather the storm. Because, thank you. Ryan, would you like to me to show this on the live stream? Okay. My son Ryan made this picture, but it has nothing to do with Yang. It's just a dragon.
Dragons for Yang.
Dragons for Yang. Fire-breathing dragons for Yang. Right, Ryan, if you write Yang on it, it'll be much more interesting. Oh, Philip says, don't swallow your soup into the mic. Did you guys, yeah. That's like, what is that, ASMR? You're not into that, Philip? Okay. All right, so that's, I don't know how we got into that topic. Oh, it was the Yang story, and you're saying that robots are bad. Okay, now let's look at Fox News, shall we?
Fox News.
What is Fox News talking about?
What is Fox News talking about?
I love. Are you going to repeat everything I say?
Are you going to repeat everything I say?
Andrew Yang is the best thing ever. He is the president we all need.
We all need.
He's the president we
He
deserve.
is the president we deserve.
He is the opposite of Donald Trump.
He is the opposite of Donald Trump.
And my name is Brandon.
And my name is Brandon.
And it's my bedtime soon.
And it's my bedtime soon. Wow, this video has been going on for 35 minutes.
Okay.
Over what we wanted.
So the front page story on Fox News Politics is about McCabe.
Hey, they say that we have an echo.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh.
McCabe.
Oh.
Can you guys believe this? That they think this is the most important story in American politics. McCabe, come on.
Mean.
Ridiculous. Then they have something to scare away old people by saying that Beto is a big swearer and he's making politics an R-rated affair.
Fix your mic, you have an echo.
And then, are they serious that I might have an echo? Or are they talking about you? I think they're talking about you.
I didn't copy you.
Do I still have an echo? Okay. No, now they're laughing. Okay.
Okay.
So their second story is about how Carson, Ryan amended his dragon picture. Okay.
No echo.
Now, the next most important story, according to Fox News, is that Carson has been cleared of wrongdoing in the furniture controversy.
Wow.
Thank you, Fox. Oh, and Pelosi lashes out. Fox News. You wonder why people who are Trump supporters tend to be like so hardcore. It's because they read nothing but critical information of the opposition. This whole website is like state-owned media. Look at this. AOC, they love to hate AOC. Oh, House Democrats double dog dare Trump. Ay, ay, ay.
Daddy, do you want to tell them about the guy who wrote his lawn?
Oh, there was a guy who mowed his lawn and made it into the shape of Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang lawn mow. See if I can find it. There it is. Wow. Okay, Google delivering. You guys see that?
Oh, so Andrew Yang was the one who posted it.
No, I think, yeah, he reposted it. I don't know if the people will be able to see this,
Yeah, they can see it.
but it says Yang. Pelosi is cringe. Warren is too cozy with the military-industrial complex. All right. So I'm starting to actually lose my voice because I still have a cold. And I know that you guys don't like it when I drink soup into the microphone. So why don't we wrap
It up.
with, if you guys have any questions, we will answer them. Oh, Ryan's on camera. We will answer them, and it could be about anything at all. So ask me anything, and then we'll wrap it up. You guys have any questions? Pelosi is a weirdo. I don't think that's a question.
Serve the soup.
Okay, I don't think there's any questions. So I think we are going to wrap it up. Brandon, do you want to say goodnight? And
Oh, now they talk.
what do you do for your job? Brandon, do you want to answer first?
Are they asking me or you?
Both. What do you do for your job?
Well, he works at Google.
No. Don't answer for me, dude. Answer for you. What do you do for your job?
What?
What do you do for your job?
What is my job?
Tell them some of the jobs that you do for points.
Picking up poo.
Brandon does pick up Daisy poo. in the yard, and then I pay him points, which are redeemable for all types of things,
They had a lot of questions up
like
there.
chocolate.
They had,
You pick up the chocolate
they
for
had
the chocolate.
a lot more questions up there.
Okay, let's see.
They
Hold on.
said-
Oh wow, there are some questions. Jeez.
There are a
okay.
lot.
Oh yeah. I didn't know. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just go through them quickly. What do you do for a job? You pick up poo. I work in product development for Google.
What do you think the gold chain?
What do you think the gold chain is about? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's not going to wear a gold chain.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, I have no idea,
Excuse
but
me.
I'll be interested.
Oh, the better lawn picture? What? Yeah. Who's your second?
Did you shake Yang's hand?
No.
I've never met the man. Well, I did. I interviewed him over a video chat, but I've never been in his presence.
Okay, who is your second choice?
Who is my second choice? That's a great question.
Who's the person you like?
I like a lot of them.
Gillibrand?
No, I do not like
I
Gillibrand.
got mixed up. There's
No,
so
I
many
definitely do
people.
not like Gillibrand. My first choice before Yang was Al Franken, which is why I'm not a big fan of Gillibrand. Obviously, he's not in the running. So if I couldn't vote for Yang, I might go with Pete. But he does seem young. He does seem young.
Okay.
And then my other alternate would be, I was thinking Warren, but I can't get excited about any of the other ones, to be honest.
What about this one?
Okay.
Seriously, should come out.
How old are your boys? How old are you, Brandon?
I'm 9.
And how old is Ryan?
Ryan is 2.
2 years older than Brandon. Okay.
Hey.
What is your best UBI argument? Okay, here's my best argument. If you look at income in America, and frankly in the whole world, what you see is that the economy is rewarding a smaller set of skills with way more income. So in the old days, everybody made similar amount of money. Some people made more, some people made less, but it was generally, in some range. Well, that range is now massive. And at this trend, there's going to be fewer and fewer people making really, really big money and more people making less money and potentially being extremely disrupted. So universal basic income allows the economy to adjust, provides a basic floor for everyone to at least meet some of their needs.
Now there are a lot of
And
less
it's
people
only
watching.
fair because the alternative is revolution. I mean, let's think about this. You take it to the extreme. If 20 years from now, the top 1% are making 99% of the income,
Dada?
do you think the next 99% are going to be okay with that? If I were in the bottom 99%, I would be pissed. I would be like, this is not fair.
Dada?
What's up?
I feel like you're spending a lot of time on that question instead of the other people's questions.
Okay. All
I
right.
feel like it's not fair.
Okay. Sorry, Harkins. I was rambling on. Brandon is right. We need to move on to the next question. But the short answer is the economy is becoming so unequal that having a basic floor is not unreasonable. And frankly, it's necessary for sustainability of society. That's my argument. When do you think Yang will be leading in the polls? Ooh, I think it's gonna have to go all the way to like Jan-Feb, like around the Super Tuesday. And then maybe we could be number 2 or tied for 1. That would be great.
How can we better talk to Trumpies?
Okay. I think that's a great question. My advice is acknowledge that Trump supporters were right to want change because the country has a lot of issues. And I have to say Hillary did not address them. And so step one for a Trump supporter, I would say, is acknowledge, like, yeah, you know what? A lot of things in this country are not the same as they were before. For example, if you worked hard and followed the rules, generally your kids would be better off than you. That's becoming less and less true. We need to think about why that's the case and think about potential solutions. So first step is to acknowledge what they're concerned about is real. And then the second step is to propose ways to solve it with facts. Now, I agree that's even when I say it, it's like hard to convince people who are emotional and tied into something with facts. But what I would do is I would do it maybe with questions. I would say, oh, do you think that as more and more jobs get automated away, a wall will help? And they'll probably say, well, it certainly won't hurt. And then what you could say is, okay, but even if there are no more immigrants, if jobs keep going away, what are people going to do? And then maybe you end up in a place where UBI makes sense. But to be fair, I have not had success convincing.
You're spending a lot of time on this question also.
Okay, so sorry. Yeah, dude, this is not like we're not paying per second, but we will get to the other questions. Let me just finish. I need to admit, I have more than one Trump supporter in my family, and I have not yet convinced them. But I think I'm making inroads by I don't focus on demonizing Trump, even though I really think Trump is terrible. I just focus on problems and solutions. Where are you guys? We are in Switzerland. We are in Switzerland, and I work for
Google.
An American company in Switzerland. Can you convince me to vote for Andrew Yang rather than John Yang? Yes, because Andrew Yang is polling higher than John Yang. And so you
John
should.
Yang?
It's a joke. People got his name wrong. Where do you get the most fair news? Well, you definitely don't get it on Fox, and you definitely don't get it on MSNBC. And frankly, CNN is kind of like, a bit trashy, like clickbaity. So I find a lot of the CNN stories are about their commentators being outraged.
The next question is just wrong.
Okay, hold on. And so my fair news is I don't go for one source. I have multiple, but I do read the New York Times, and I do listen to NBC Nightly News podcast, and I listen to NPR a lot. But I don't think there's actually one fair source. I think you just have to get a multiple source.
Nope.
Do you like Marianne?
Oh,
like Williamson, I think. Yeah,
I thought
she's
they were
okay.
talking about something else.
She's okay. But I find Yang to be, I like data, and I think Marianne's not into the data as much. What do you think Yang's surprise at the debates will be? I think it will be a celebrity. Oh, sorry. Oh, I know it. I know the surprise. It will be one of two things. It will either A, he will drop another major endorsement and announce it, or two, he will point out a very, very important guest in the audience. Someone that's very close to him. Okay, will Yang give tax breaks on small business? I think the best thing Yang will do for small business is to give every small business customer $1,000 a month so that that small business can sell more stuff. Oh, what happened to the comments? What in the world? Our comments, just hold on. Here we go. What the? These are a lot of questions, dude. Where did we end up? Jeez. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Jeez. Okay, let's go through quickly. Where are we with our goal to bring?
It was up there there's a question that I saw that we were at, I think. I thought, yeah, we're here.
Okay, so we did the tax breaks of small business. Could UBI really be paid for? Yes. If you introduce a value-added tax, you could easily get to $500 a month. And then there are carbon tax and financial transactions tax, and then there's some benefits that will come back. But if you wanted to be budget neutral on day one, you could probably get $500 a month. Will Brandon run for president someday?
Maybe I will.
Maybe he will. What do you do for Google? I'm a product manager, so I help try and improve the products and features that our customers use to help you get more done. Let's see.
This one.
Would you consider homeschooling?
What is homeschooling?
That's where you don't go to school, but
Yeah, I
you
just do
get taught
homework.
here. Well, I do a little bit. I do a lot of extra homework for Brandon on nights and on weekends. Do you like that when we do the extra work?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that was just awkward silence.
I would consider homeschooling. I do like the socialization that he gets at school, because I think in order to be effective and successful, you have to know how to work on a team, and you have to know how to work with people and disagree with people. I think they get that in school. Do you think Yang would win if he ran as a Republican? No, because I think Trump would get the
We
nomination.
already answered that question.
Where are you guys? Switzerland.
Baba. Pooper.
Where are we with the goal to bring Yang back money-wise? We are at 8,000 something. So it's about
8,300.
8,300, and we need 20,000. So if you are watching this and you haven't already given, or you're in the mood to give again, please go to tinyurl. Let's do that, baby. Where is that?
Tiny out there.
Boom.
There.
Okay. Now, next, I'm going to keep going through these questions so you got to go to bed soon.
There's like so many.
How will Yang help Native Americans? Well, number one, I think Native Americans will get the freedom dividend like everybody else. And I think he's just a reasonable guy that will be open-minded and listen to issues from all Americans and try to do the right thing.
Should
Will Tupac sing? I believe that Tupac is no longer alive.
What is that?
Do you think Trump will even make it to the election? Yes, unfortunately, I do. Should Yang run third party if he doesn't get the nomination? No, I think he would have more influence in someone's administration. Will Yang Gang make it into top three? Will Yang make it to top three? Yang is going to get the nomination. Maki Yuso?
Don't you want 1,000?
Now, he's not going to make it in the top three right away, but he will be in the top three by December, I predict. There, I said it. What are the questions? I think if it isn't against the rules, Yang will bring his wife on stage, possible, at the end. That could be the surprise. How does Yang's campaign compare to Ron Paul's, which is bigger? Oh, Yang's is way bigger than Ron Paul's, I think. But I don't know that for a fact. I'd have to look up the data. What other Yang policy do you love? I love
Math guy who likes
I love the human-centered capitalism, the American scorecard, because at work, we're all about measuring outcomes, and that's how we prioritize. And it's strange that we as a country keep focusing on GDP as if it's like the be-all and end-all. Would you vote for a Republican, Yang, if all else fails? Well, if he were the nominee, yes, but I don't think he's going to be the Republican nominee. What state do you think Yang has the best chance in? California. How can Yang beat Biden? By being Yang and by Biden being Biden. What info cards will you hand out with Halloween candy? Well, it might be weird if we hand it out here in Switzerland because they won't be voting. But I did think about getting a yard sign just for giggles. Can we start making products again in the USA to grow the economy? Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know if you're going to love this answer, but I think in a world economy making products requires low costs to be competitive. And there are many countries, and I'm not just talking about China, because even now in Asia, China is considered now higher price. So like you can get lower cost labor in Pakistan, in Vietnam, India. So I think we will make products in the USA to grow the economy, but they're going to be very specialized products. It's going to be more Teslas than like Nikes. Will the debate be live on YouTube? I'm in Ireland. Yes, I believe it will be. Worst case scenario, I think you can go to the ABC News website. Do you know James Damore? Nope, I don't know him. What does Andrew Yang eat? I don't know, but I've seen him eat noodles. Does Brandon know the Yang Gang song?
Yep.
Say
I
it.
do. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Are you gonna do it?
Okay.
You want to do it?
Oh, we want to play it for them?
Yeah, we can play it, right?
Let's see.
Okay.
Yang Gang rap song.
It's not really a rap. Can they hear it?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, am I muted? Hold on. No. Oh, no, I can't play it. Sorry, guys. But yes, he does know the song. Okay. What kind of community? Yeah, let's see how many people are still around. 159, bro.
Oh.
More than before. What kind of community would you create around you if you had the resources to create one? Whoa, Troy props with the like philosophical stuff. I would create a community where everyone had a chance to make a better life for them and their family. I would create a community that was a meritocracy, but it was also bounded, meaning if you work hard and you do a great job and you get lucky, you make more money, but there's a minimum amount of money that everybody would get so that people don't starve and there isn't like massive inequality. And there's also a maximum amount of money. Like there's probably some number where if you have more than that number, like you're okay. And I think it's fine if the taxes go up as you make increasingly obscene amounts of money. Like, I don't think Jeff Bezos needs like $50 billion.
You know, I kind of feel like we're not being seen. I just feel like
that's because we're not on camera. I'm looking at this thing here. You like to see yourself, right?
it's just like I feel like nobody is like
All right. Well, let's quickly go through these things.
okay.
That's the community I would create. How is living in Switzerland versus the US? How's your German? Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut, aber ich habe lerne ein bisschen. And living in Switzerland versus the US, I miss a lot of things about the US. I miss being a native speaker of the language of the country. And I miss the food in the US. Swiss ingredients are amazing. They're not big into the soulful food. But I love the train system in Switzerland and the mass transit. It's so amazing. So amazing. Like when you've ridden in a Swiss train to commute, like you wonder, like, why the hell do we drive?
Imagine if Andrew Yang was watching this.
He might. What would you use UBI for personally? Well, I have a weakness, and that is I'm a amateur watch collector, and so I would probably buy some very nice mechanical watches, and then I would also spend it on travel because we love to travel.
Yeah, travel.
What do we think Yang surprises? Either a big endorsement or maybe his wife will show up. I think someone else guessed that. Any other questions? Whoa.
Wow, you went super.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, maybe is that? No, you went all the way at the bottom.
Oh my God, there's too many questions. I don't think we can get to them all because it's like 9 o'clock. You got to go to bed.
How many questions were there?
There were a million, man. Guys, we should have done this question thing before. If we knew they liked these questions. Shoot. Okay. let's try and do okay. No one, from now on, we're not going to answer. We're not taking any more questions, but we're just going to go from this last question that I see up. What do you think about Casio watches? I think they're great watches. I think Seiko's are even better, but I just bought 3 Casios, one for me, Brandon, and Ryan. Will Swiss cheese be popular? They just call it cheese here. Do you think we should have A+1 system in public education? I don't know what A+1 is, so not sure. I'll have to look that up.
That person typed it 2 times.
How many supporters does Yang have? Millions, based on what we're seeing on search. You're living in Switzerland. Gritzy elated oscillation. Who should be VP for Yang? I think Warren.
Or maybe you.
No. How much money does Yang earn in a year? You know, Yang had a very successful business that I think he sold it for tens of millions of dollars, but that was 10 years ago. So I think he's been living on those earnings, and then he ran a nonprofit for like 7 years. So I don't think he's like rolling in dough, which is why the fact that he's doing this run is a big sacrifice for him and his family. And another reason we should all donate to that link below. Because if he's going to give up so much time and his earning power, we should support his candidacy. Thoughts on a resource-based economy? I'm not familiar with that. I'm going to have to look that one up too. So I got to look up A+1 and resource-based economy. Will Yang save the U.S. or will the USA self-destruct? The USA is an amazing country of amazing people that is just currently led by a crazy person. So once we get our leadership back intact, America will be stronger than ever. We have a lot of work to do, but we will get there. How popular is Yang within Google? You know, we don't talk about politics a lot in the office, but I do know some colleagues who are in the Yang gang. But he's not like mega popular, you know. But then again, like we kind of discourage people from talking about politics at work. Does Brandon prefer school in Switzerland or the U.S.? Do you like well, he goes to an international school here. Do you like the international school? Do you like the school you're at now?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Well, like, they're more like, how should I say? They're more like,
You want to think about it?
They're just like more normal because like in USA, they're like super annoying when like if you do something that makes them mad, they like scream at you and be annoying.
Oh, so they screamed at you more in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you were also kind of like not super well behaved.
Oh, who made the song?
Who made the song? If you go on YouTube and search for Andrew Yang Anthem, and then in the description it'll say who made the song. Or you can watch any of my old videos. I always put the credits. Will Yang win the debate? No, but he will be a solid third. What do you think about 3D printing replacing the logistical supply chain because stores just create the product the day of? I think that will be more common than today, but I don't think it'll replace most products. Will Bernie and Warren come around on nuclear? Maybe. But it won't matter because they won't be the nominee. I have many college friends who voted for Trump but are afraid of voting for Yang. How do I convince them? I think if you just send them long-form interviews with Yang and they watch and hear from him himself, they could be convinced. I think there's some magic that happens when someone watches Yang versus a Yang gang member telling them about Yang. You kind of have to see it. How could Yang gang use Halloween to get info out about Yang? Well, you could give away like candy wrapped in Yang stuff, or you could do like Yang gang jack-o'-lanterns and things. I remember I did an Obama
this person
jack-o'-lantern.
He didn't.
What do your coworkers think of Yang? Some of them never heard of him. Some of them have heard of him because sometimes I talk about him at lunch. Many of them, once they hear about him and understand that he's in for math and logic and science, tend to be very open to learning more. Yang Gates 2020. Gates, I don't think would ever go into politics. Is Biden too old to run? Yes, he is. Let's see.
Is Biden
think
too
we're-
old to run? That's what they said.
Can we start? Okay, I think we got through all the questions. All right, guys, it's late.
No more questions.
Brandon has to say goodbye. Good night, Brandon.
Goodbye, nerds.
Good night, nerds. It's nighttime in Switzerland. Guys, enjoy the debate. Fingers crossed we make it. Don't forget to donate. And don't forget to tell your friends about Nerds for Yang.
Good
Keep it
night.
real.
No more questions. And broadcast. Imagine if there's